Hey y'all, this is Anna Alexander. Welcome back to the basement for season 2, episode 5 of the series Outlander, streaming now on Netflix and Starz. So last week, I thought, let's have some fun. And we'll do a little drinking game because it was suggested when every time Bonnie Prince Charlie says, mark me, you take a drink.
But mark me. Mark me.
Fun. I didn't know he was going to say it 3 times last episode. I was caught unawares. I'm going to attempt to do it again this week. That's because it's Saturday night. I have no place to go. Why not? And if you're worried about me, just know that I am using my Ant-Man Marvel shot glasses. So it's 25 milliliters is the mark. And I'm going to use Wakanda because Wakanda Forever. If you have not seen the trailer that dropped today, oh my God, check it out. Have tissues. It is epic. It's epic. I don't know what they're going to do with it, but I just know it's going to be epic. So Wakanda aside, we're going back to France. I almost said Scotland. We're going back to France. Claire told Jamie Randall's alive, and he took it surprisingly well because he wants to be the one to close the book on that, what happened to him in that life. Understandable. Poor Mary. Did Mary need to be sexually assaulted in such a way? No. I would have rathered her dad just drop dead, allowing her the opportunity to move on from this arranged marriage. She did not need to be assaulted. That was upsetting. And their dinner party to get France and Scotland like opposing odds with each other and Sandringham, whatever, it went awry due to Mary's trauma over her assault. Yeah, that better. And why was Saint Germain there? We know it was Sandringham, but what's his game? What's his game? Especially after he tried to kill Claire, kill their baby. It had to have been him, right? They made it look really a lot like it was him. I don't know. Things are afoot. So we'll only find out if we watch more episodes. So thank you so much for joining me. I'm glad that you are here. I've got the big cozy blanket. You know, I've got some beverages on standby. I have my water too. If you have a cup of tea, that's just as great. So let's get locked and loaded and have a good time, and let's just get to it. Is there anything new in that little title sequence again? I don't know. I don't know anymore. Too much to look at. The dinner that was.
After our dinner party disintegrated into a brawl, the gendarme had come and arrested everyone.
Well, everybody who was still there. Oh, what have gone back into that jail cell must have been like for him. His hair's cut again. It's no longer triangular shape. It's more the shape of season 1. Why is this? Nothing to do with the show, but it's noticeable. Or I should say the plot. Nothing to do with the plot, but it's noticeable.
Silas claims he saw Alex attack Mary. His release will require word from the lass herself.
That was another thing. Claire told Jamie that Randall was still alive, but she didn't say anything about Mary being Frank's great-great-great-great-grandmother.
How did you escape?
They mistook me for some mythical creature named La Dame Blanche. Fergus said it's some sorceress nonsense. Have you heard of it?
I may have once mentioned that I was married to La Dame Blanche. It's Maison Elise. Now, there may have been a fair amount of drinking involved.
How many people heard you?
Enough.
I suppose the assailants were customers at Maison Elise.
Ooh. So then did the attackers know who they were attacking? Or were they just told to attack these people and then went, ooh, we know who this is later?
Did you learn anything at Maison Elise?
Members of a gang called Les Disciples. Aristocrats that prowl the streets in search of prey.
To get their jollies off? Ugh.
You look like a right clatty midden. Go get some sleep, man.
failed you. I cannot forgive myself for what happened in that alley.
Then you keep after him.
I will lay just vengeance at your feet, or be damned.
I hope so. I hope so.
Like I'm a different person now, and I'll never be the same.
You have nothing to be ashamed of. What happened was not your fault.
I just realized it's so jacked up to think that Mary and Jamie have had a very similar experience, but Mary's gonna go on and marry Jamie's rapist? That's so twisted.
When Mary mentioned Alex Randall at the hospital, I thought it nothing more than a young girl's crush. If Alex and Mary were to wed, what would become of the lineage Mary and Jack Randall supposedly ensure? What becomes of Frank?
That's why I think Alex dies after they're married and Jack marries Mary to protect
Did
his
I
brother's
hold the key
widow.
to Frank's existence
Possibly.
in the palm of my hand?
But why would he do that? He's
Can
not going to do it out of the
simply
goodness of
release
his
my
heart.
grasp, dispose of the letter and allow fate to carry out its...
Don't you dare.
But how could I condemn Alex Randall to prison without the utmost certainty it would ensure Frank's existence?
Don't you dare.
But is this to do with your investors?
Make no mention of those scoundrels. They have shown their true colors.
Have they now?
What if I were to tell you we were about to come into possession of £10,000? Mark me, James.
Nicholas Glenlivet should be enjoyed slightly longer than just a quick one and back.
That offers such a prize.
The Comte Saint-Germain. He wishes to buy a large shipment of Portuguese Madeira.
And what does the Comte require?
But once we sell the wine, we'll earn ourselves a rich profit.
Who's gonna sell the wine?
With French money, we will unite the clans, and I will lead you all to the gates of London and to glory.
Gates of London, pearly gates.
I am well aware of his damnable reputation.
Well, we've heard he's said to dwell in heretical circles.
And he tried to kill his wife.
And I have arranged for you to be the one to sell the wine.
That's what I was expecting.
I cannot fully express my gratitude to you for your help.
Oh, thank goodness. She looks like the fairy godmother. Oh yeah, Alex is dying. He's dying horribly, horribly, painfully.
I fear traveling, a hand-to-mouth existence is... well, it's not the future that Mary has envisioned for herself.
I don't think Mary would care as long as she's with Alex.
Mary Hawkins and Jonathan Randall were to have a child together. I saw the proof of that with my own eyes.
What if Frank's great whomever was actually Alex? And Jack just took the moniker of father in the books. Wouldn't that be something?
Je partage votre dédain pour notre association. Ma mémoire est sans faille.
Neither does Jamie's.
Charles must not get his hands on that money. Somehow we have to find a way to dispose of that shipment before it's sold.
Oh, jeez.
There's a wee favour in bringing in another ship infected with smallpox.
Oh, no, Claire, no.
I was merely joking about the smallpox.
Well, I'm not. But there are herbs that can be used to make it appear as though smallpox is present in Saint-Germain's crew.
No.
When the shipment's tainted and have it destroyed.
This sounds too risky. This is too risky. That's too... The paper trail. No.
I've been waiting for a good time to surprise you with this.
Spoons! He's spooning her.
Christening gift for the bairn.
Where did these spoons go when she goes back? Where did these spoons go?
They've been passed down in my family for years. I wrote to Jenny.
Now I'm desperate to know where these spoons ended up.
She said she was so full of excitement she could hardly keep the quill steady in her hand.
Because she knew Claire said she couldn't get pregnant.
I was very displeased to hear of your legal woes. Bastille! Perish the thought.
This one. Dull in the eye and...
Ooh, bounces right on.
J'allais justement me promener dans les jardins. Vous joindrez-vous à moi?
Is Annalise behind the attacks?
To know that your dinner party was not entirely wasted. It allowed me to take the measure of your prince. He's an utter ass. But I wonder that someone who's such a good judge of horseflesh is such a poor judge of men. My word! But I must see a few more. I'm a man who cherishes options. Don't you?
He's pulling something. I don't know what it is, but he is
I knew
shifty
him,
as
he
hell.
was a boy. You've turned him into a man.
So,
There's a rather dashing one over there, staring at us. He seems quite taken with you.
ew, no! No, 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 no! You turn around, get back on that ship.
Are you in discomfort, Captain?
I met with an accident some time ago.
Ooh, he's just so...
Suddenly I'm feeling very unwell.
I will call for your husband.
No, it's not necessary.
Walk away, Claire. You do not owe him your time.
Claire, surely you, of all people, can step outside the passions of the moment and appreciate the sublime preposterousness of a universe that would guide us to a meeting at the French court. The king.
Fuck the king.
Madame Fraser, il plaît au roi de vous revoir. Bienvenue à Versailles.
Je veux remercier votre majesté. C'est un honneur de me trouver en ces lieux.
Why is he there?
A pity that your countrymen are usually too busy slaughtering each other to exchange such pleasantries.
Claire, don't be so smug yet.
You and the captain are
Just walk away,
friends, Madame?
We are acquainted.
No.
Does that not present difficulty with your husband and great supporter of my cousin's rightful claim to the British throne? Or perhaps you have not met Lord Brock-Turak?
Now you've quite recovered.
You need have no concern for my health, then.
Delighted to hear it.
The king's bored. The king is bored.
Why are you here?
I am, in fact, here on an errand of mercy to aid my brother.
Ugh.
I have come here to ask His Grace to reconsider his position.
With who?
Perhaps you should beg.
I beg, Your Majesty.
Yes. On your knees. On your knees.
It's not enough, but it's an amuse-bouche. Jamie, keep it in.
You
Keep it in.
English are so literal.
You're really unwell, Sassenach.
Mm.
Is it the bairn?
It's her soul. She's unwell in the soul.
Wait here.
Why? Why? Oh, don't touch him. He did not invite him for dinner, did he?
challenged him to a duel, and he accepted. He said he owed me a debt.
When is this duel? Don't get cocky. Claire should have guessed, though, that Alex would have written his brother for assistance.
Emmenez-moi à la Bastille, en vitesse.
Why? Why?
There won't be any duel. Randall is locked away in the Bastille.
How did she arrange that?
I swore an accusation against him, that he was the one who attacked Mary and me.
Christ, woman, what have you done?
Matter, please.
You lost your mind swearing a false charge.
Yeah. Oh. Yeah.
And I'll say I must have been mistaken.
Claire, that was dumb. That was so dumb. The duel was equally as dumb. However,
If you kill Randall now, then Frank, he won't be born. Then he won't exist, and he must exist. It's part of the future.
if he doesn't exist, you don't get married, you don't go to Scotland and go back through the stones. It's the grandfather paradox from Umbrella Academy.
He's committed no crime against either of us.
For that, Jack Randall should live.
Just for a year or two?
The delay is all I ask.
No. Now you have your choice. Him or me. I can't live while Randall lives. If you want to allow me to kill him, then kill me now yourself.
Oh, Jamie, tensions are high.
I've saved your life. Not once, but twice. You owe me a life.
That's ooh. Ooh.
I see.
Don't start keeping score of this.
And now you claim you're dead.
The grandfather paradox. Explain the paradox.
So tell me now, is that what you're asking of me? To pay you with the life of Black Jack Randall?
Yes.
Ugh. I might just have to drink to get away from this.
A year.
He's gonna be pissy about it the whole year. So this season feels as if it's a slow burn. Is that just me? Where it's like, for every one step forward, we go 6 steps to the side and a couple diagonals while walking backwards? They're still trying to prevent Charles from getting his money, and now the plan is sounding way more difficult, and it's sounding as if it can be traced to them way more easily, which is bad. You do not want it traceable, Claire, and you with your concoctions, and there's like apparently only one apothecary in town. Not a good plan. This is an episode of Claire not having well thought out ideas. Can you blame it on pregnancy brain? I don't think you can. I'm not going to. I just think she's making dumb choices. That's me. You gotta be stealthier when you're maneuvering men who are arrogant and cocky and really give no fucks about outcomes. Saint Germain doesn't care. He just wants his money. He doesn't care how and from who. You got Sandringham, who I'm not sure what he wants. I guess he just wants to be on the winning side, whichever it is, and secure his place in whoever side wins. Charlie wants his dad. Does he want to be on the throne or his father be on the throne? That one I'm still not uncertain of. Yeah, so there's all these men. Frank, Tobias Menzies, fabulous actor, but it's horrible. It's so. I cannot wait till Frank dies. Not Frank. I can't wait till Jack dies. Jack needs to die. And here's the thing with this whole torturous, I'll kill him slowly. Fuck no. Get it done. move on. Just kill him, move on, spend your day doing way more fun stuff. Just drag out the torture. I don't got time for that. And again, I don't know why Claire didn't explain the paradox. That should have been really simple, logical, takes the emotion out of why she's telling Jamie, don't kill Jack now. Wait a little bit. And I think Jamie could have been way more receptive to that idea. So where do we go from here? I don't know, because it sounds like there's a lot of plates spinning and they're all starting to wobble and they're all going to crash and it's going to be bad. And I don't know if I can take it. I don't know. But I do want you here with me when that happens, because it is so much better when you all come back and support going, wait till this happens. It's even worse. Yay, something fun to look forward to. But it is so much fun when you're all with me, and I hope that you have had 5 seconds of joy today. So no, I hope you had 30 seconds of joy today, that you've had something that just filled you with peace and happiness. And I want you to be well. And if you've hit subscribe, cool. If you haven't, now's a good time to do it so you can come back and see me and we can be tortured more together as it goes. Yeah, so thanks again, y'all. And until next time.